Steve Irwin's son, Robert, fought back tears as he revealed he had achieved an incredible conservation milestone that his late father contributed to. Robert, 19, revealed that his life dream came true and all he could think of at the time was his late dad Steve, who tragically died at the age 44 when he was fatally stung by a stingray in September 2006. Following his tragic death, Steve's son has carried on his legacy and works as a conservationist, zookeeper, and wildlife photographer. This week, Robert was filmed releasing a baby Elsia Irwin turtle into its new enclosure at the Irwin Zoo on the Sunshine Coast, Australia. The young conservationist's late father Steve first discovered the freshwater turtle species in the late 90s and it was named in his honor. Fighting back tears as he paid tribute to his late dad, Robert said that the special moment was all down to the man who couldn't be there to see it happen. This is the first ever Elsia Irwin turtle ever hatched for any zoological facility anywhere in the world. Dad originally discovered this species in the wild and, for the first time, we have a little baby and he's going to get his first swim in a brand new pond, he said. Wildlife lover Robert then released the newborn turtle into the water before he became emotional thinking about his late father during the special moment. Dad would be stoked, we did it, Robert said as he fought back tears. Robert and his older sister Bindi, 24, have grown up without their dad after the legendary and seemingly invincible crocodile hunter attacked by a stingray in September 2006. A proud dad of two, Irwin's son and daughter were just 3 and 8 years old at the time. While shooting a documentary entitled Ocean's Deadliest on the Great Barrier Reef, the 44-year-old uttered his final words while gasping for air. The wildlife presenter's last words on Earth were captured by cameraman Justin Lyons, who has since opened up about the devastating experience of watching his friend pass away before his eyes. Steve's long-term crew member Justin revealed that the crew had been out on an inflatable boat when they spotted a massive stingray swimming through water. In a bid to capture some amazing footage, the pair decided to carefully slip out of the boat and into the water to get a closer look at the sea creature. After several minutes of shooting around the stingray, Justin recalled Steve asking to secure one last shot before they finished filming for the day. The plan was for the crocodile hunter to swim behind the dangerous stingray in order for his perfectionist cameraman to bag a shot of the massive creature swimming away. He told Australian morning program Studio 10, "I had the camera and thought this was going to be a great shot. But all of a sudden the stingray propped on its front and started stabbing Steve with its tail. There were hundreds of strikes within just a few seconds," he added. The stabs came from a dangerously sharp barb at the end stingray's tail, which rapidly pierced Steve's chest, leaving him gasping for air. Immediately, the wildlife presenter felt excruciating pain after the sea creature's stab went through his chest like a hot knife through butter. Justin recalled his dear friend standing in a huge pool of blood after the attack before he was pulled back into the boat, where he voiced his final words. While Steve fought for his life, his cameraman urged him to think of his family, wife Terry and children Binti and Robert, but unfortunately, it was too late. According to his final memory of Steve, Justin recalled his friend looking up at him calmly and uttering the words, "I'm dying." He just sort of calmly looked up at me and said, "I'm dying." And that was the last thing he said. "We hoped for a miracle. I did CPR on him for over an hour before the medics came, but then they pronounced him dead within 10 seconds of looking at him." Following their father's tragic death, Both Bindi and Robert have followed in his footsteps. Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.